Hi everyone, welcome back. So these are the ends of slabs that I used to make cups, brandy cups. Now these have quite a big, these are not even splits, this will be sort of a separation in line with the grain. So these go, you can see, all the way through, but I didn't throw this away because I still can make something out of this. So I'll just transfer it to the bandsaw and we'll cut away all of these splits or cracks and see what we can make from what's left. Same on this one. I managed to save two lovely spindle blanks. You can see the lovely color in this walnut. This could be for the handles or finials or stuff like that. And two plates, and that's what we're going to turn today. So now the thinner blank is in the chuck, so I'll try to get the nice little plate from this piece and a spindle gouge to rub this down. Get the maximum diameter. Okay, just to see if I've removed all of those valleys, and I have, and now that's really nice, useful piece of timber. The other option could be you can just put a little tenon here and you can leave these for later, let's say if you want to make a lid or something like that. But again, I'll make a plate out of these two plates, and this is the bigger chuck that I have, so I'll go with that foot. Oh, I forgot to screw up the top. Nice simple shape. Nothing crazy here. Shear scraper. And again, using shear scraper to shape the bottom. Now I remove the scribe line because the foot is just a little bit too tall. Now I can remark this using 10mm spindle gouge. So that's nice bead foot. Again, shear scraper. With a little indentation. And just with the spindle gouge I'll make a little decoration here. There we go. maybe something more. Okay, so now I can sand the outside. Inertia sander just to remove any sanding marks. A little bit of this Steinert wood turning oil that's, I think, based on linseed oil. And pure beeswax on top. Let's see how that turned out. Yeah, and that's really lovely color, and the difference between the sapwood and hardwood also, so quite pleased with this. So let's make another one. Same procedure, spindle gouge. And that's the maximum diameter, and just to again double check if I remove everything, and by the look of it I did, so that's great. No splits, no anything like that. So just before I mark the base or the foot, just slightly hollow this. Now I can mark the foot. Again, spindle gouge. Again, shear scraper. Spindle gouge. Again, the foot is just slightly too tall. Again, I'll use the corner. And let's try copy the design just to have another look here. Just to double check if that's cut cleanly, and this is okay as well. And no, I did feel something, and there is a little chip out here, so a little change in design. Feels better. And the roll will be here for the foot. So again, this can be now sanded 180 grit. A little bit of oil. And beeswax. Okay, that one looks quite good as well. Maybe not the pure copy of this one, but they're not far off, so I'm pleased with this. You can see now, again, not too far off, and in terms of shape here as well, quite good. So this chuck goes on and should be gripping this foot quite nice, and that's quite good, running nice and true. So I went to the bottom of this hole, and I think there's no point in going any deeper. And let's make a little reverse curve here, and so as you saw, with the shear scraper, the roughing stage like this goes really fast now. I did leave this sort of a wider rim here, and but I think what I'll do is make this a little bit narrower. Something like this, I think, looks kind of good. And the curve also feels quite good. I just realized the shavings was on the lens, so you couldn't see much. Now with the skew, what you can do when you have a rim like this, to make it a little bit more definition, and also you can undercut it ever so slightly. What that will allow, you can expand the jaws inside that if you have to finish the bottom in any case. So, and I would love maybe a slight burr on this. There we go, so just blending two curves, and I can here use shear scraper just to make this a little bit more smaller. Again, a little bit of oil. And wax. And that's the inside done, and that's looking really lovely. And now what I meant for this ridge that you can expand the jaws in, so if you flip it around, and if your jaws will expand that far, you can expand lightly in that groove, and now you can polish or sand or do whatever you want to do on the outside. In this case I'm just going to polish it up since I already put it on. And that's it. That's one plate, lovely, nicely done. And now I'll do the other one as well real quick and show you the two side by side. Look out. If I can, I'll try to avoid measuring for especially like these smaller production runs, like 2 pieces. So I'll try to do this by eye or by tools itself. So get the shavings off again. lot of shavings like these, as you can see here. Again, do this by eye, that's roughly there. Again, using skew. Get the rim done. Again, oil, wax, and melt two together. And again, I'll flip this around just to polish the bottom one more time. And here they are now, both of them finished. They're close match, not perfect match, but close enough. And this one, I think on the right, is maybe 1.5 mm bigger diameter than on the left here. But you can see both of them are really good close grain match, so it's a great set to have, and great for size for cookies or something like that, nuts. And yeah, really pleased with this. And yeah, really good use of basically what is firewood, but if you strategically cut through those cracks like I showed you, and if the rest of the timber is nice and solid, then you can use it to make something quite useful instead of just feeding the furnace. So hope you like this little video, and see you in the next one.